Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. This story right here is super crazy. Chris Brown and Offset got into a big feud on social media. Now it all started off when Chris Brown posted up a meme of 21 Savage rapping with a British accent. Even though the meme is humorous, the situation itself is not funny because 21 Savage is currently facing deportation back to the UK, which is where he is said to be originally from. Now Offset, who is good friends with 21 Savage, didn't find the meme that Chris Brown posted funny. He said, "Memes ain't funny, lame." Chris Brown saw Offset's comment and he replied and said this: "F you, little boy, better worry about what you got going on and focus on you. All this cap on IG is what's lame. Your energy won't like that when I came to the Drake show in LA. If you don't get your hip if you don't get your hip a hop, a hip it to the hip hop, hop it, don't stop to rock it to your face." Face self out of my comments. Sensitive dude, call me personally. You want some clout when all you gotta do is pull up. No camera, no flexing at all. If you a real man, fight me. Oh, and another thing, suck my D. Chow. Now, I didn't think this beef would go left like it did, but I do remember back in 2017, the Migos did have a scuffle with Chris Brown at the BET Awards. So apparently, Offset and Chris Brown already had some bad blood between each other because Chris Brown got into it with Offset's bandmate Quavo over Karuchi. So since then, there has been some tension between Quavo, the Migos, and Chris Brown. But anyway, let me get back to the subject. Offset did respond back on his Instagram story and he said, "Cokehead don't want smoke." Whew, chow. Now, what's interesting is when the Shade Room posted this on their page, Offset's side chick, Summer Bunny, chimed in and said, "Coming from a cokehead, get out of here." So she's out here calling Offset a cokehead. Chow. And it gets messier and messier. Chris Brown was clowning Offset on Instagram and he compared Offset to Pootie Tang. Now I'm watching all this go down and I'm at a point where I'm like, this is just ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. Now Offset replied back to Chris Brown on social media and he said, "I ain't really have too much rap for you on this social media stuff, but since that's where you want to take it, tell the people why you had your management reach out to squash the stuff. Check my record and check yours. Only people you go toe-to-toe with is women. That's for lame dudes. Oh, and by the way, I'ma smack the mess out of you when I see you." Ooh-wee. Now, Chris Brown, having no chill whatsoever, decided to post the DMs that he had with Offset. And Chris Brown said, "I'm in LA. I'll be home at 4. Like I said before, I'm with all that. You can run me my fade today, no cap." He said, "Addy." And then Chris Brown replied and said, "Dude, you know where I stay. Google Maps. My address ain't no secret spot. I'll be there at 4. And Offset replied and said, "Police." Chris Brown said, "Nah, that's y'all. Y'all police." And Offset said, "Not coming to your house when I see you. You know what's up. Boy, you wussy. You scared to fight?" And he said, "Stop DMing me. This police right here, bro." And Chris said, "Man, F being a pyro, I'm a grown man. You a little boy. I'll be home at 4. No ope stuff. Cameras, police, none of that, sir. I'm about to beat the mess out of you." And Chris Brown posted his address and said, "My address. Please up. I pray you come." And Offset said 12. And Chris Brown put a crying laughing emoji and said, "Boy, run me my fade and stop acting wussy." After exposing the DMs, Chris Brown said this in his caption: "This dude's scary. D had commented under my post looking like a blank man. These dudes are rats and 5 feet nothing, doing all the extra stuff. Little boy, I'm home. Pull up." After this, Chris Brown continued to clown Offset.
"Y'all niggas in this sparkly. What the son? It look like he about to go belly dance for the Princess Zamunda. Dressed like a homosexual knight. Dressed like a diary. Look like a bedazzled book set. Got a sissy ninja. Got his mama first Sunday top on. Dressed like a jewelry box. Dressed like the emperor's daughter. Look like a rice dryer. Look like a paranoid nickel. Wearing a shooting star. Hug somebody and make them ashy with that jacket. Got a lingerie on his face. Like the kind of ninja that'll do a split on his entrance. Standing up in a Three Musketeers people. Spotlight jacket. Nasty hat. I got 50 Shades of Diamond. Oh, I must have got the senior deluxe package. Bright clothes. How to manage a belly dancer dress. Got a rock rock star wallet on. Nigga dressed like a metal turtle. Nigga got a dream catcher on his face. Nigga look like a platinum nurse. Nigga a sophisticated socket wrench. Nigga dressed like a pimp cup.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Now, honestly, I have to say this. Both of them take some L's. Offset takes an L for even commenting under Chris Brown's post in the first place. And Chris Brown takes an L for putting his address out there. Like, seriously, Chris, do better. All this clowning and going back and forth online, that's not helping your image. People might find it funny, and yes, it might be a little bit funny, but at the end of the day, it's all pointless. And I have a question. Since Chris Brown loves to fight, how come Chris Brown did not fight Soulja Boy? Remember a few years ago, Chris Brown wanted to fight Soulja Boy because he liked a picture of his then girlfriend Karrueche? Soulja Boy was willing to fight him, but Chris Brown backed out of it. Now why?
I got a call from Chris Brown on FaceTime, and he just was going off on me like, yo. If I knew that it was gonna cause a beef and he was gonna call my phone and say he wanna fight me, I would have never liked Karrueche picture. I didn't know it was that deep, you know what I'm saying? I've dealt with this situation before in the past. Did like with Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit. So it's just like, here we go again. So basically what happened, he called my phone and he said he wanted to fight. He said I'm gonna call Adrian Broner and I'm gonna set the fight up. That's what Chris Brown said. So boom, I called Floyd. Floyd was like, I give you like $7 million. So we set the fight up, I signed the paperwork, and then Chris Brown backed out, he ain't signed the paperwork. That's the end of it.
Have you seen Chris Brown since then?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Not a damn thing.
I bowed it out of this Soulja Boy fight. I'm gonna tell you why, because it was a legit thing on a positive scale. All the wrong people got in the way, the middleman people got in the way, the the homies, so to speak, that's right, got in the way because they want to get a piece of the pie. It's immature, first and foremost. Second of all, ain't no nigga gonna ever hold me up.
Chris Brown said he backed out of that fight because it was immature. Isn't fighting Offset immature as well? I mean, come on. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this whole video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.